Yo, what's good, man? It's Amin, and we back with Couch Talk episode 10. The title of today's episode is The One Thing That'll Transform an Ordinary Person. You might think I'm talking about the gym. The gym could definitely transform the ordinary person, but you could be fit all you want. You could be big and muscular all you want. It don't matter if you don't got this one thing right. It don't matter. And that's the art of communication. The art of communication. If you don't know how to communicate, it don't matter if you big, it don't matter if you rich, it don't matter if you attractive, it doesn't matter if you don't have communication down pat. So I'm gonna go over the things that I did to work on my communication. But before I do that, I wanna let you know that I was an introvert. I'm still an introvert. That's what I would consider myself as. I don't really talk to too many people. I don't really, you feel me, socialize like the regular person. Like I'm usually the one that's chilling, you feel me? I really be chilling. And you probably the same way. But if you don't master communication, you could really hinder yourself. And it took me years to realize that. Once I understood that, I'm like, oh, I gotta do something about it. Like I have to. So the one thing I first started doing was I started reading. You might be like, man, that's corny. I ain't reading. I ain't picking up no book. But bro, when I tell you reading will help you, reading out loud too, that joint will help you, bro, it changed my life. You can either pick up a book or you can listen to an audio book and it'll help you out, bro. Because what you're doing is adding more words to your vocabulary. You got more shit to talk about. You seeing the world from a different perspective or somebody else's perspective. It's a win-win situation, bro. So pick a book up, read it, bro, or listen to it. I know you always listening to music and all that, bro. That shit dumbing you down. Listen to an audio book. It could be something that you're interested in. It could be something that you're not interested in. Just read it. And then you'll have more stuff to talk about with people. You'll find more ways to communicate with people. You'll be surprised. The next thing I want to say that I did is IRL. I started just talking to random people, bro. You'll be surprised how many people I done met, bro. Old, young, middle-aged, ugly, attractive, fat, skinny, it don't matter, brother. People, get outside, talk to them. I was in a grocery store the other day and I'm still working on my communication skills. So I'm like, man, I'm about to just spark up a random conversation with anybody. I'm in the aisle, right? And I'm not in the aisle, I'm in the meat section in the grocery store. And I saw somebody getting the same thing I was getting. I think it was like some chicken or something like that. And I was getting ready to cook for dinner, but I didn't know what I wanted. So I'm like, what you making with the chicken? Like I'm still trying to figure out what I want to make for dinner, but I don't know. I'm super indecisive about it. They went on and on about what they was making and what they usually cook. Bro, it's a simple conversation. A simple question that I asked that sparked up a whole conversation. And you never know where that could lead to, bro. What's so crazy is I met a pilot, bro. And I told him, I'm like, bro, if I'm ever in a dire situation on a plane, I'm calling you up so you can let me know how I can fly this plane and how I can land this motherfucker, bro. Like it's simple things that you could bring up to people and you'll find out who they are, what they do, what they did, ways they can help you out. Bro, I never thought I would meet a pilot. And he said, yo, you can call me anytime you want. I'm like, bet. Let me be in a dire situation where I'm on a plane and I gotta land this motherfucker. Let me be on Spirit or Frontier and I gotta land this motherfucker, bruh. I'm gonna be the one to say today. And you might laugh and be like, man, get out of here, bruh. But I'm dead serious. Like, it's crazy how many people you'll meet IRL just by sparking up a little conversation. You gotta know how to talk to people. You gotta know how to probe people for questions. Because one thing that a lot of people in this world like doing is talking about themselves. People love when somebody else is interested in the things that they're interested in. So all you gotta do is ask some questions. Don't play the interrogation game, but make it smooth. Like I said, be charismatic. Make it seem like you really interested in what they doing or what they got going on, even if you not, just to spark up the conversation, because you never know where it could lead to where you actually end up being interested, to where they could actually teach you something. I met my mentor just by being at his neighbor's house, and I saw him on his back porch. He was smoking a cigar, and he was on his laptop. Now, the old me would have been like, oh, he probably doing work, I ain't gonna bother him. And I was being nosy too. I saw Thinkorswim up on his laptop, like the trading platform. And usually I'd be like, I ain't about to mess with him. He probably busy, he probably doing work. He don't wanna talk to me, I'm black. Like, I really used to say that. So I'm like, fuck it. I gotta connect with people. I gotta see where this take me. So I was like, yo, you trading? Like, you know how to trade? He was like, yeah, I've been trading all my life. I'm like, word? I'm like, damn, where you learn that? He said, I taught myself. Mind you, he like 50 something years old. So I'm like, word. I said, I'd like to learn that one day. He was like, yeah, but you gotta have all your ducks in order. You gotta know finance. He said, I'll teach you finance if you want, like off the rip. I'm like, for real? I was like, how much I gotta pay you? He was like, bro, you don't gotta pay me nothing. He said, I just want to teach you. He said, the most expensive thing that you could give me is your time, and don't play with it. I'm like, bet. So that became my mentor. I've been meeting with him for like a year now. You got to think, bro, if I never just took a leap of faith, if I let my pride get in the way of wanting to ask this man a question or what he do, I would have never met him. I would have never been learning finance. I would have never been learning trading. So you literally have to ask people questions. Like I said, even if you don't find it interesting, just to learn the art of communication, just to put yourself out there more, especially if you're an introvert, because being shy, bro, that's gonna make you lose a bunch of opportunities just because you were so silent, just because you didn't want to speak. That's gonna make you lose mad friends, because they gonna feel like, damn, like, why bro don't talk? How many times I heard that in my life, like, bro, why bro don't talk? And a lot of people, if you don't talk to them, they won't talk to you, or they might think you just not interested. You feel what I'm saying? So ask people questions. Just get out IRL and talk to people. You got to think, when it comes to girls, right? Let's say you took a girl on a date and you ain't doing nothing but talking about yourself. Yeah, I got this going on. I'm doing this. I'm trying to do this. I be over here. I be over there. She gonna be like, damn, like, is all he care about is himself? You hear that all the time, how girls say all the nigga did was talk about himself. He ain't really want to know what I had going on, so it just soiled the whole thing. You drying the bitch up. You feel me? So you gotta learn how to communicate. You gotta learn how a conversation goes. Tonality. You gotta learn how to let the other person talk. You can't just be yapping, bruh. You gotta let them yap. Even if you wanna talk so much, bruh, to get somebody on your side, you gotta let them talk. You gotta let them spill out their feelings, spill out their heart, spill out their perspective and what they wanna, let them talk about what they wanna talk about. And then when it's your turn, that's when you go ahead. You feel me? But like I said, people in this world wanna talk about themselves. I really used to be so quiet, where I would be like, I don't like talking to people, or I'm not a people person. I don't really care what they got going on. But low key, I was really scared. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really want to say scared, but I was shy to put myself out there. I had this wall up. So I would just make an excuse and say, I don't really like talking to people. But who in this world don't like talking? Who in this world don't like interacting with somebody else? Bro, we all want to be seen. We all want to be heard. So for you to say you don't really like talking to people, bro, that's bullshit. You like talking to people, you just don't know how. I didn't know how. So until I put myself out there, until I learned the art of communication, I learned how to butt myself into a conversation and not feel bad about it. You feel me? Because everybody has their own views on the situation. Everybody has something to say about a situation. You just can't be scared to. You just gotta put yourself out there and do it, bro. It don't matter who it is, Mexican, Chinese, white, black, Indian, Asian. It don't matter who it is, bro. You gotta just get out there and talk to them, because people. You feel what I'm saying? This Couch Talk episode 10. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if you're an introvert and if you need help, bro. Cause I get on this joint one-on-one with you and help you out. Just let me know. Drop it down in the comments.